Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there lived a rich merchant with his three daughters. All three were very beautiful, but the two elder daughters were proud and selfish. Only the youngest daughter was different. She was kind, gentle, and pure at heart. And because of her inner beauty, everyone lovingly called her Beauty. One day, terrible news arrived. The merchant's ships, carrying all his wealth, were lost in a violent storm. With a heavy heart, he said, "My dear daughters, we are no longer rich. We must leave the city and live a simple life near the forest." The elder sisters complained endlessly, but Beauty quietly stood beside her father and comforted him with love. Days later, the merchant heard that one of his ships had returned, damaged but not destroyed. Hope filled his heart, and he prepared to travel to the harbor. Before leaving, he asked his daughters, "What gifts shall I bring for you?" The elder sisters quickly demanded expensive treasures, a diamond ring, a ruby necklace. But Beauty smiled softly and said, "Father, just bring me a single rose." The merchant set off on his journey, but when he reached the harbor, his heart sank. Everything had been stolen. Nothing remained. Sad and tired, he began his journey back home. But as night fell, a terrible storm forced him into a dark and frightening forest. Cold, hungry, and afraid, he searched desperately for shelter. Suddenly, through the mist, he saw a magnificent castle glowing with lights. He entered slowly and called out, "Is anyone here?" But no one answered. Inside the castle was warm and welcoming. A grand table was filled with delicious food. Hungry and weak, the merchant ate and later found a soft bed where he fell into a deep sleep. The next morning, he found fresh clothes waiting for him. He believed the castle belonged to some kind magical being. As he prepared to leave, he saw a beautiful garden filled with roses. Remembering Beauty, he gently picked a single rose. Suddenly, a terrifying roar echoed through the air. From the shadows, a huge beast appeared. Furious, the beast growled, "I gave you food, shelter, and safety, and you repay me by stealing my roses?" The merchant trembled in fear and begged for forgiveness. But the beast said, "You must pay for this. Bring me the first person you see when you return home, or you will remain my prisoner forever." Heartbroken, the merchant returned home, and the first person he saw was Beauty. With tears in his eyes, he told her everything. The elder sisters blamed Beauty, but she gently said, "Father, I will go. I cannot let you suffer because of me." And so, Beauty went to the beast's castle. At first, she was afraid, but the beast spoke to her with surprising kindness. "Will you stay here by your own choice?" he asked. Beauty took a deep breath and said, "Yes, I will stay." Days passed. The beast treated her with care and respect. Every evening they dined together, and slowly Beauty realized that behind the beast's frightening appearance was a kind and gentle heart. One day, Beauty said softly, "I miss my father. May I visit him?" The beast felt sad but agreed. "Promise me, you will return," he said. "I promise," Beauty replied. He gave her a magical ring, and in an instant, she was back home. Her father was overjoyed, but her sisters grew jealous. Time passed quickly, and Beauty forgot her promise. That night, she had a terrible dream. She saw the beast laying weak in the garden, alone and dying. Suddenly, she woke up and realized the truth. I miss him, I love him, she whispered. Without wasting a moment, she used the ring and returned to the castle. She ran to the garden and found the beast laying there, just like in her dream. With tears streaming down her face, she held him close and cried, Please don't leave me, I love you. At that very moment, a magical light filled the air. The beast slowly transformed into a handsome prince. He smiled gently and said, Your love has broken the curse. Only true love could set me free. And from that day on, Beauty and the prince lived happily ever after. Because true beauty is not found on the outside, but in a kind and loving heart. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Storykingg-urdu